Apparently, according to Breaking Israel News, there's a way to experience the Second Temple using virtual reality. This article came out from Breaking Israel News that says the temple has reappeared and you won't believe how. It says here a virtual reality depiction of the Holy Temple. And what people are doing here, it says here they're putting on their virtual reality glasses and they're actually able to take a tour of what the Second Temple looked like 2,000 years ago, according to this article. This article came out September 16th, so it's fairly recent. It says, last week, some visitors to the Western Wall, the Kotel in Jerusalem, reported that they had seen the Second Temple reappear. And though the Messiah hasn't yet arrived, of course, we as born-again Christians know he has, for the first time, 2,000 years ago, the reports were indeed accurate. A new project from the Temple Mount Heritage Foundation, an arch tour, is perhaps the closest you can get to experiencing the temple, at least until it is really built. So they are planning on building that third temple. So they're saying here that you put on the virtual reality glasses and it gives you a tour as if you're walking through the temple. I just thought this was an interesting report from Breaking Israel News that I'd bring to you. The newly unveiled project uses virtual reality, a new technology used mainly for gaming and entertainment. In a way, its innovators probably did not anticipate immersing the user in a religious journey. The participant sits while wearing a special set of virtual reality goggles, which put him into a three-dimensional depiction of the world of the Second Temple. So this is what they're approaching when they put on the glasses. It's like they're approaching the Second Temple 2,000 years ago. And it shows a young man sitting here. Viewers have an immersive 3D virtual reality experience of the Holy Temple when it stood. And here's a young man here wearing the virtual reality glasses. I just thought this was interesting. It says, the tour ends inside the temple, where the visitor can see the menorah, the seven-branched lamp, and the rack that held the showbreads. Though animal sacrifices are not shown, the high priest is seen performing the ketoret, the daily service, in which the incense composed of 11 spices was burned on the small golden altar. And here you can see, here it shows inside the temple of this virtual reality here where the incense is being burned on the altar. You can see that. So they're gearing up to build this third temple. I mean, by giving people a foretaste of what it'll be like to have the third temple built and experience this. And of course, we know according to prophecy in Revelation, a third temple will be built because John was given a reed to measure the temple and the worshipers there and count the worshipers. So in my opinion, having this virtual reality tour of the Second Temple is just whetting people's appetite for the eventual third temple to be built according to Bible prophecy. The article goes on to say here, it's an all-inclusive experience during your visit to the Kotel. You can see exactly how the temple was situated relative to its present, to the present location. At the same time, you can see the actual service down to the tiniest details. It says virtual reality depiction of the high priest lighting the menorah inside the Holy Temple. So this is what this person is seeing when he's wearing his 3D glasses. So I just thought this was interesting. An interesting article from Breaking Israel News, and I believe that they're doing this to whet people's appetite for the third temple to be built. And the article ends here. When we were doing the temple service, we were really saying the service, including the blessings, as it was in the temple. All the actions were accurate, and what the Kohanim really did in the temple. It wasn't just reading lines. When we did the priestly blessing, we stood on stairs like in the temple and called out the blessings. It was a powerful experience for me, and I hope it is for all who watch. It says the virtual reality tour is adjacent to the Kotel Plaza, open to visitors without a reservation. So apparently this is a new thing, and this is from Breaking Israel News. The temple has reappeared, according to this, with using virtual reality. So it's all, in my opinion, whetting people's appetites and gearing up for the prophetic rebuilding of the third temple. God bless you. Thank you for listening.